Okay, guys. So real quick, I decided to break the draw between Circuit Royale and Eichenwald because the people I am most concerned with their improvement I went over, or at least one of the two people. I went over Eichenwald, and I see here, Kays. I know you voted for Eichenwald, but my goal is to try and do something with you guys that I don't really go over in one-on-ones, right? Just so I don't have to repeat myself as much, right? And that's just a personal preference. So, Kays, if you end up watching this, I'm more than happy to go over Eichenwald with you. There are a couple points where I think the team could really improve. But for right now, I'm going to focus on Circuit. If you guys do want me to do Eichenwald, please let me know in the comments or DM me. Either way is cool. But I'm trying to do one a week, so we'll see how one a week goes. Because one of the things that was pointed out was that the same things that we're doing in each game is likely going to be the same things that we're doing in each day. And I was like, oh, well, duh, that makes a little too much sense. So I'm going to try and do at least one per scrim. If you guys want me to go over specific maps with you individually, please reach out. Let me know. I'm more than happy to. Let's schedule time, get something done. I will be picking up a second job here soon. So my times to do things are going to be drastically reduced. With all of that being said, let's get right into it. So starting off the bat here, I see Black Pearl. You guys are blue, makes it really good. I like the people I'm coaching being blue. It just makes it so much simpler for my brain. Hollander, my guy. Holy shit! Please don't be in front of your tank. This is not a good start. If they start with a widow, assuming the widow's good, you're gonna get one shot here. Like if she's looking out the gate, you're toast, right? Let me turn my phone thing there. Okay, so watch your positioning there. See, there's the widow. Okay, so not having a shield here is really, really tough. Sigma Rhine is just so fucking strong here because with the widow, you can just completely cut her off and not have any detriment to your team. Right? Whereas Orisa, your whole team has to watch their positioning more so. Archives, I see you on support this time. Last time I saw you, you were on DPS. So this will be an interesting swap out. Okay, so here, Orisa, we want to start moving down. Lane, you want to start moving down. Yes, I know it's very contradictory. You want to hold diagram, but you're the tank. The best place that I can see holding would be here, right? Because then you have hardcover main, right? But your whole team can still see you. Or here, because again, you can touch, but you have a decent amount of hardcover. My only concern is with Sigma Junkrat, you're going to get poked out. All right, so preference is here. But if they haven't passed corner, you can kind of play here. So those are my goals, right? That's where I go as tank. Gives you cover, gives you contest, because that's your job is hold space. Okay, so you don't want to give them too much here. One other thing I do want to mention is this is a terrible fucking spot for both your supports. Mimic, you can play up here. You can play left and right, and if you want to be like risky, you play here. You constantly crouch unless you're shield walking across either side or shield bashing across. I would still suggest shield walk. But you can crouch walk here. That way you can shield bash to this side to help, or shield bash to this side, right? So Brig can play bridge up in these two spots. Ana cannot. If Ana gets dove, she's fucked. Okay. So that is why if you ever watch top 500 players or contenders or whatever, they're typically playing stairs, right? Because look at a site. Okay. if you look underneath the bridge here, that widow isn't going to be a problem for you. A dive, because of the height of the roofs, a dive from over the top is not going to be as big of a problem for you. So here is where he plays on every time, basically no matter what, in my experience, is you play here. If your tank needs heals, look, they don't have to go far. Honestly, if you're focused on him, they could jump from where he is and you can see him, right? So always, always play here. And then if you get dove or pushed, you're a lot closer to a health pack, right? So yes, walking across this puts you in LOS of the Widowmaker. But you just turn and do jumps and evades and then crouch here. Crouch button is the same as descent. Sorry, guys. Crouch here and you just chill here. You can have your team fall back to bridge and you can still heal them as you're rotating out. And now, right here, you can see that whole bridge, right? You can see it here too, but you want to minimize this sight line here. So play here. Okay. So if you get pushed, go there. But Ana, always, always, always here. Okay. See, look how much space you're given. That Sigma can push up and basically wall off your support and your two snipers. You can wall off your two snipers, making them relatively useless here. You have to push up and pressure the Sigma. All right, nice jump. See, and now you're walled. And they're just walking forward. Lane, come on, dude. Push the cart. Okay. Tries to push you and he dies for it. Nice. And then you reset. Not bad. Yikes, Gaze. Let's see how you lost that. Okay, so he knows where you are. You shot him there. He knows where you are. So as soon as you shoot, you get the fuck out of there as Widow. Because if you are in the same spot that you shot before, right, and you do that once, the Widow's going to know you're going to shoot and stay. And if you do that a second time, the Widow knows you're going to stay in the spot that you're shooting at because you have a preference, right? That's my personal problem with flanking, too. I typically use the same paths to flank because they're the safest or the fastest or whatever, and people know to look there, and it's really annoying, right? So same thing here with Widow. You should be moving. This is why she gets the shot off on you for free. Because now she knows where you are. She sees this. She's already looking. Pop. See? Let's look at that from her perspective. Oh, did she get res and you get the shot off? Did I miss-see that? I think I misread that, ladies and gentlemen. Holy. What is he doing? Did I just not see it and you went for 2 grapples? No? Okay, good shit. So yeah, change your position like that. My bad. My bad. I want to watch that again. Why did I think... Nice. See? Peeking from different angles. I misread that. That's entirely my bad. I'm sorry. Good shit. Good shit. Hollander. Oh my god, Hollander. Back the fuck up, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I know that you want the pick on that Ana. I know you want that. But she's so not free anymore. Oh, because I did see you get popped. So you pulled the same trick. So watch out for that next time. Okay, so I was just on a bad time. Good shot by her. Fortunate for you guys. Hollander, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck. You don't have the health pool of the tank, my dude. Where are you, Mimic? Okay. Archives, you are free shot for the Widow right now. I know that I didn't tell you this in real time, but bro, snipers want to be able to see the team with having minimal sight lines on them, which is why that stairs is so important. Okay, let's look at this. If that Widow peeks, you can't even sleep. Okay, you can't see your tank. You can only see the out of position Hollander who shouldn't be there in the first place. Now, yikes. Now you have to worry about the Widow because of your position. That was a beautiful pick on Sigma, by the way. That hopefully should thwart this push. Hollander, I don't mind you playing that car. But when they're pushed up like that, especially when Widow's on high ground, Hollander, you want to be playing here. Because then when she drops, you'll watch her drop. Right now, she's not looking at high ground. Who's she looking at? She's looking at the Ana trying to get the pick off. So if you're high ground, let's back this up a little bit. I don't want it to be 20 second increments, 10 second increments. So I have to do this every time, and it's so fucking. Okay, so look at this. I want you to watch yourself here, Hollander. See Sojourn on the left behind Cart in the corridor there? You took the headshot for the Ana. That is so sweet of you. But he's not looking at you. So slide over to the high ground. Force him to look at you. Yeah, see, he's low anyway. So it worked out. But just some things to watch for. Nice, good pick. Don't be in front of your tank. Your job is not to push the front line. That's the tank's job. Your job is to support the tank. K's, here you push up. Widow's pushed back, right? And as soon as their tank died, you can get a little more aggro once you see that their Widow's out of position. Res is free. Okay, in between fights, we should be resetting to our positions every single time without fail. So, tank back to high ground, and then when they start to push, you drop or rotate, whichever you want to do. Mimic, you need to be playing up here. Ana on the stairs. And Widow, honestly, wherever the fuck you want to play, that's going to give you an advantage. I have seen Widows on this map play here, crouch, because it hides you from the tank, right? It hides you from the front line, and just fucking wait. I have seen that happen. Widow, you can play pretty much anywhere. I personally, in the last week, have played Soldier here and got a 4K. Because they all just kept up coming to shoot me, and my Ana ended up pushing forward up to here, onto bridge, really riskily, but they were all looking at me, not her. So then I health packed, she naded, and all of a sudden I'm full health after I killed two. Like, it's just crazy, right? So like DPS, if you guys are playing tricky shit, you can play pretty much wherever, if I'm being 100%. But you want to be within cover. When I was here, right, I'm covered. The Widow isn't going to get a shot on me without me seeing or hearing her first. If I hear that grapple, I'm here in the corner. There's no shot she can make on me besides Venom Mine. And then I just pop out once I hear her land. Right? It's just, you gotta play your cover. You gotta play your cover. So like I do this too, don't get me wrong, but this little like circle movement where you're moving in a circle, it doesn't actually do anything. Like it can be confusing, but 80 strafing while spamming crouch is so much more confusing. And if you're aiming center mass, like upper chest, lower chest, you're going to get headshots, right? Especially as you're crouch spamming. You don't have to worry about that. Your goal while 80 strafing is to be avoiding shots, not hitting shots. So if you're hitting shots while you're 80 strafing, dude, fucking cool. But this whole circle shit doesn't actually do anything for you. See, because you're still taking damage, you're still taking poke damage. Good pick. Now you push this a little bit. No need to go there. Now you back up with spin. Didn't need it. Cool, we'll take it. Hey, Hollander. What did I tell you about being in front of the tank, dude? I'm gonna do my best to stop BMing that. But holy fuck, dude, you can't play in front of the tank for that reason right there. And now your team's playing a 4v5. Ana's out in the open. Widow's trying to get an advanced positioning, and Mimic is undercover, but useless to his team except for Widow. Ling, I like that you're trying to push him in. And K's beautiful shot. Good pull. Finish him. Nice. Nice. Finish the Mercy. Archives. Archives. No. No, 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 no. Archives. No. I understand that they're dueling, but no. Okay. Let's watch this Widow duel. Good Widow would have popped you. Good Widow would have popped you. Like that. You're so lucky she missed. Bro, just SMG. Holy shit. Nice shot. Okay, very, very good shot there. You got him low, and that allowed the Ana to push up, but Ana, you should not be here. You should not be here for any reason. If the tank pushes up and wants to kill himself, bro, let him. Holy shit. Archives, please, don't. Okay, now we get back into position as they're rotating in. We want to get back into position. Kays, you want to pick a new spot for that Widow. Hollander! You're positioning. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to not say shit about it. Oh my god. Okay. Kays, who are you getting pressured by? Oh, dude, land that shot. Okay, just the Widow and maybe Soj. They have sights. You should not be standing there. Your Widow's free firing on your team. You have to contest that. You know where she's going to be. You know where she's going to be. You need to be watching that. You guys are down a tank. As soon as your tank died, you should have been rotating out. I understand that your job is to contest the Widow. You guys lose a DPS, your tank gets low, and your supports start pulling out. Supports, you got to make those calls, man. Like, when I say, fuck you guys, I'm running away, I mean, I am literally walking away from the fight, because the longer that the supports are alive, and this goes for anyone, the longer you're alive, the more output you can have, right? So if you back up, and they decide to push you stupidly, and they invest resources in trying to kill you, like let's say, for example, Sigma pushes his shield and tries to rock the Ana here, right? That's a 2-second cooldown on the shield. I call it 2 seconds, but it's really like 1.5, right? And then rock, I think accretion is 6 seconds, if I remember right. I don't play tank very often. I could very easily be wrong here. But those are 2 cooldowns. At least you can't really call shield 1, but it's at least 1 cooldown that you get out just because you fucking exist and run away, right? And assuming your tank gets back within those 6 seconds, that's a cooldown they're not going to have to worry about. Right? So run the fuck away. Force them to invest resources. Like, look at this. Look at this tank. Dude, this tank is so ISO. This tank is so ISO. Keep backing up. Keep shielding Mimic. Yes, sir. Archives, you should have been out before Mimic was. You shouldn't be peeking that at all. You guys are going to get roasted. Okay, dude, Hollander, you just saved your honor right there. Good shit. However, now you have to worry about the Widow. As it rounds the corner, keep in mind, Widow typically wants to play behind Cart because her goal is to not be seen, right? So she wants to play behind, not next to Cart. You can play like diagonally away from it. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. You can play diagonally away from it, but look at that. He's in position here, right? So now we wait. And we wait for our tank. Kays, I like that spot. That's cheeky as fuck. Hollander, wait for your tank. Ling, great job aggroing. So when you end like that, it looks like you have ult. And you don't. And they back up because they expect you to have ult. And it's great. Why are we rallying? We don't need rally here. We do not need rally here. Archives, if you're getting scoped out by the Widow and your Widow's high ground, you want to play here, dude. Look at how much you can see. Look at how much you can see. Your tank should not be going past Cart here anyways because of that room, right? Tank, you just play that corner. Your job is to play that corner. Widow, your job is to contest the Widow. Ling, or not Ling, fucking Hollander, your job here is to break shield so that Widow can do her job if it gets put in front of Widow. Right? That's your guys' roles here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we use rally way too early, but it is likely going to end up saving our tank. And then Hollander, you're using to push. So I'm curious if they're going to flux this. That would be my response, is flux the Brig, even if it's solo. Flux the Brig and just completely isolate her ult. Okay, so he tries to block that off. He ends up getting stunned out of it. Diesel gets the kill. Kays, I'm going to go back and look at that. I wonder if you were even looking. Dude, what? Okay, there's the flux. Everyone got out. Awesome job. He was way late. I don't know why they nanoed him. He did not need nano there. Just so you guys know, percentages aren't buffed with nano, right? So nano is a percentage increase, but it doesn't increase percentages. It increases numbers, right? Because the percentage is a flat rate. If you do 40%, so nano increases damage, I think 120%. So it's 20% extra. 20% of 40 is 0.8. No, 8. Yeah. I mean, 8%. And that's not going to end up going into the ult. So, because the ult is dictated damage. It doesn't do anything for Sigma ult or Sombra ult either. It's still going to do a flat percentage. Okay, Mimic, great job hugging that corner. I would argue you can push a little bit. Ana, you should be healing Mimic at least once. Mimic needs one shot or a nade, something, so that Mimic doesn't have to play so far back. Right? Ling is still going in. Holy shit. So, Mimic, you can play here, right? Widow popped your Widow. Hollander popped their Widow. You're free. Right now, the only things you have to worry about are these two right here, because their tank is concerned with your tank, right? You can play here, whip shot the Ana, come back, pack, and you've got your health, right? So you can just play this corner. As long as you're wearing headphones and can listen in, you're good there. Laying your toast. Yeah. Shouldn't have pushed so far behind shield. You got too greedy. What is Archives doing? Okay, this is where the Ana positioning I mentioned earlier comes in really, really handy. Right? One, you're not as pressured by Widow because with the range here, I don't believe, unless Widow's up on the barrier here, if she stays back there, she cannot one-shot you. That is too far. So you come behind, you nade, you crouch, and you rotate this way, and you say, hey guys, Widow's pressuring me. Don't push corner, because I can't see you. That's all you got to say. And then all of a sudden, this rallying Brig is going to go, hey, look, a Widow. Right? So let's see how the rest of this goes. You try to nade the Widow. The Widow has cooldowns to get out of the way, or can actually walk away with how far away that is. If you're gonna toss an ability to Widow, make it sleep. Right? You can't see the tank currently. You aren't going to be able to see the Mercy for a bit, and Ana is playing pretty safe. So that is 3 out of 5 targets that you're not going to be able to sleep. So sleep the Widow, make it an easy kill. Instead, you jump out. He gets the Widow, which is fine. Why are you strafing? No one's shooting you. Don't strafe. Now imagine if you had grenade to throw at your tank there. Crazy. The melee on the reload isn't going to do anything for Ana in this point. You don't need to do that because you're not up close. Mimic, you need to be backing up now. Okay. Nice pick, Hollander. You got 2 on that. So now they're going to be pressured, but Widow's going to be shooting Hollander. Because they got the res off. So is Mercy, so is Ana. To keep Hollander out of the backline. Archives, had you shot Mimic earlier, he wouldn't be in such a hardcore predicament. But my guess is, yeah, I'm surprised he got out of there. I am very surprised. You got the checkpoint. You don't need to be there anymore. Yeah, K's, you can't one-shot that. If you're gonna contest that, K's, if you're gonna contest that here. She pushes, you're gonna see her, no matter where she goes. Hollander, break that shield. I don't know why you used slide there. You didn't need it. Kays, I like the cheeky shots. I really do. Okay, Kays, do you know where Widow is? Okay, so you heard a shot. And now you have a guess. You need to use Venom Mine intentionally. You want to cover a flank with it, not just kind of shoot it over in an area. Because then it's just insta-kill. Okay, you hear Widow shooting. She's not going to be shooting from front. Your job as Widowmaker is to kill the enemy Widowmaker. Now you're pressured out, and you are body shot. Widow can body shot you right now and kill you. Where's the Widow? Where's the Widow? Nice shot. Where's the Widow? Because that's a shield and a res. That's all that is. A shield and a res. Where's the Widow? A shield and a res! A shield and a res. Where's the fucking Widow? As you're taking your shot, you are so fucking lucky she's not looking for you. You are so fucking lucky she's not looking for you. Widow's trying to rotate. Oh, that's why she's rotating. Ling, you're alone. Okay, that's like the 3rd time this game. 2nd time minimum, maybe 3rd, that your positioning has cost you. That's pretty scary, my dude. I understand you don't play tank, but if you're gonna ring tank for Black Pearl, I want you to keep your positioning a little tighter. Okay. Tank is low here. You have 4v5. The tank is really low. I would argue breaking shield as Hollander Ana is going to be really important. Soj comes up. That's it. Why did we nade? There's no reason to nade there. So, K's, the only problem I have with you doing these jump shots is that you don't know where the Widow is, and you do it a lot. So this is the second time on cooldown that you've used your grapple for a hook shot instead of repositioning, right? You don't want to be in the front lines here, K's. This is where you want to be. Yes, it's conservative. Yes, you can't currently see anything. Yes, if a shield comes your way, you're not going to get anything. But that's okay. What did I say earlier about staying alive, you guys? Staying alive is more important than constantly shooting and putting pressure on the enemy team, because right now it doesn't matter. Now, you have no grapple to reposition for this Widow that's sneaking up on that right side, or on your left side. Hollander's doing it for you. Now you're standing in front of a Sigma with no way to exit. You have to hide from the Widow and the tank. And you're fucked. Imagine if you would have been in another other position. You wouldn't have died, and you would have seen the Widow. Hollander, you're going to have to play offline here, because your Widow's dead. You have to play offline. You have to contest the Widow. Your supports are playing very safe, which is smart. However, can they see point? Where they currently are. Yes, okay. Then you're good. Mimic, much better positioning here. I know you've been working on it. Great job. However, I would argue if you want to get aggro, since we're nanoing and we're getting aggro, play here. Cover you from Widow. You can shield peek and go at her, since everyone has the attention on their on your tank. But that's a really scary decision. So, up to you. If the Widow hasn't been hitting shots, you can do it, but I wouldn't necessarily always recommend. Seeing as they popped another ult in response, I probably wouldn't have. Huge! We didn't need that, Hollander. We didn't need that yet. You guys, the Widow's not being contested. Four. Good job, Mimic. You got it. But oh my god. Oh, Ling stole it, unfortunately. Ling, contest the tank. Keep them from repushing the space that you just bought. No. Oh, dude. There's no way. Okay, so watch this. Ling gets a kill. Starts to take space. Sees the tank, rotates for the tank. Sees the tank, pushes up. Okay, Ling. Stay there. Yes, it is a 1v3 against a pocketed Sigma. You hear that pop shot behind you? Your team needs time to deal with the Widow. You have to stay up until you've almost burnt your armor. Then you use left shift to back up, spin for a save, and jab to keep them from pushing you hard. Instead, you push space, you give up space, and now Hollander is targeted by two people instead of one. Okay. Archives, did you die to the Widow? You did. because you pushed out at a terrible time. Watch this. Yeah, you should be staying here. Don't push anything past this at all, since you can see the point here. Nano and stay. Stay here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. You nanoed the tank, and tank has left shift to stay out of it, right? Your tank can cancel his ultimate. So that leaves one other person. If you can't hit a floating Hollander in one spot, you need some mechanics work. Heal Hollander. The sleep was worth it. This is not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your tank is full health. And you die. Yikes. Archives, not bad. Good spot here for a transition. K's, arguably you want to push here. Arguably, you'll want to be peeking this. Keep the pressure on their backline. Because now, look at this. Widow didn't even look. Look at this free fucking shot on her if you were scoped. Pow! Dead. Instead, you're playing front and you gotta hide. And jumping is the worst thing you can do against a Widow. If you're gonna push out, okay, here, you had grapple on 3 seconds. Don't peek again. What you do here, okay, do you have grapple here? No, you just use it back. Okay. You're fucked. As soon as you see that, you're fucked. You have nothing. You need to be on that Widow right now. And you decide to flick your shot. So there are micro interactions within each interaction, right? Depending on how deep you want to get. Don't flick that. Look, crouch so that the spin keeps you safe, and get your headshot. Line it up, get it well. You can line up. I saw your lineups earlier. They're good. Line it up and hit it. Don't flick and miss. She's looking at you. Worst thing you can do is jump. Again, imagine if you were here, forcing her to look at you away from the team. Because right now, she doesn't have to reorient to target the rest of your team. You guys need to back up. You guys need to back up. There's no way. Archives, you're doing good at rotating. I would have pushed... see, but that would have put me in a bad position later. Playing conservative here is good. This spot is okay, but your tank has to keep a really specific spot, and that puts her under a lot of pressure. I would have called for a backup entirely. Yeah, see, she's dead. Mimic, I think I saw you shield dash up there. Could be wrong. Nice, good job getting out. Shield dash out, good. And good job maintaining space. Hollander! Positioning. You guys are still transitioning into a team fight, and they're already pushing. So what do? You get into a basically stage position, right? You got to wait it out. K's, you can see the outline. If you guys can't see the outlines of your teammates, you need to fucking change that. You have to be. It's just, it allows you to not need to ask questions. And it allows you to process things quicker. Like if you hear your tank, you can go, oh, my tank's in this general area. Look through the fucking wall, and there they are, right? Really, really simple. If you don't have outlines for your teammates turned on, you guys turn them on. And you wait until your tank pushes up. Okay, like here, Hollander. You're pushing 1v4, dude. You're in front of your tank. Pop. Okay, now, Widow's free, right? Their Widow is under good cover. Tank, you need to ping that. See if we get the kill. You know where she is. And you flick and miss. Track that. Track that. Okay, because now your job is to keep the Widow from doing anything. I gotta see this epic duel. You're 12 HP. You're so lucky she was reloading. Your support is trying to peel for you. Keep playing slow, keep playing slow. Yeah. Don't reload and then peek. Reload, wait, then peek. Don't jump. Dude, you are so lucky she's backing. Oh my god. Okay. Not bad. Ling, good job staying alive. Archives, good positioning. Mimic, I don't know that I would do anything else here. I think that that's a good spot there. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do anything if the team pushes forward, but I don't think they're going to do that. Being up there to support your Widow is good. I really like that position there. Hollander, welcome back. Okay, this is really tough. Widow's forward. Lane, you want to go for the Widow. Gold. She's out. Now start backing. Back. Nice. Rally was unnecessary there. So rally is a reactive ult, not necessarily an engage ult. You can engage if you're already up. But as you see, like watch here. Right? There's pressure, there's pressure, there's pressure. And now there's a wait time. And you realize Archives is either missing shots. He's nading the fucking backline where they can walk away from it again. He nades a shield. And now he's healing. Okay, so watch. You're engaging here, right? You just started to rally. And this part is where understanding space, right? How much faster can you get there than he can walk away? The answer is not very. You're going to either have to shield bash to get in, or you're going to have to shield bash to finish closing distance, in which case you're going to be 1v3, 2v3 with your tank, right? So don't pop rally here. Walk like you're going to support, take the aggro, kill your shield, press Q, and then shield bash, right? But it works. They back up. Your tank stays alive. You shield swing. You got the Mercy. You're not worried about Widow because you're positioning. Shield up here. All right. Rally's out. Nice. Okay. Mimic, you have to watch the Widow here. You have to watch the Widow here. You're toast. If your tank pushes past a corner where your Ana shouldn't be, you need to back up. Right there. You're now frontlining, which you realize, and you back up. So you try to keep your tank up, and you re-end. Don't do that. If your tank is this low and it's just you, where your Ana isn't going to be, you need to back up because your tank's about to die. There you go. Archives, I like what you were trying. Since you were over here anyways, what I would have done to rotate for the tank would be wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Because Widow was hiding up there. He was trying to shoot the rally, right? Okay, so he popped your Widow. Pop sights. Yeah, this would not have been a good place to be. So going low ground would have still been worse. But there's no good position for you to be when your tank is pushed up that far. And the DPS is free shooting. Hollander, what the fuck are you doing? Hollander, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, nano tank. You get the kill on the Ana, which is pretty big. They pop ult. Mimic, why did you get popped there? Where are you, Mimic? Okay, you hear Widow in your top left. Okay? If you didn't, I certainly did. You know where you need to go. Good boop. If you hear that Soj ult, you shouldn't be there. Shield bash here. Your Widow won the duel. Shield bash here. Play here. And use this pull. So, whip shot. So, heal pack, whip shot, pack, bash. Did you have a second heal pack? You did. So, whip shot, heal pack, shield, heal pack, shield bash. Nice. Let's avoid a C9. Hollander, you need to get on card here. Oh no, this is a terrible spot to be. Why might that be? Why might this be a terrible spot for Ana to be? The answer is you're going to get flanked. Play here. Yes, they have a Widow. Their Widow just got diffed. As soon as she ulted, you wait here until you hear that slide. And you don't peek that shit. I don't care if your tank's going to die. You don't peek that shit. Wait until you hear that slide. He's dead. Now you peek. Good. Sleep the tank. You missed your opportunity. Archive shouldn't be on point. It should be Hollander here. Nade yourself. Who did you need? Who did you need? You actually got a big nade off there. That was a good time. Good sleep. You didn't need to sleep it though. Ling was shooting it. So sleep is good for creating space between you and someone else. Even if it's a tank for 2 seconds, right? It's good for stopping an ult. It's good for creating space. You don't want to use it on somebody that's currently being shot or burning because they're just going to wake up, as you saw. Good scope. Okay. Now, you don't have sleep. Okay. Don't shoot the tank when you have 2 people that are crit, right? Let's go back to this. Okay, right here. You reorient, you go to shoot the tank, right? You shoot their tank. Boom, boom. Your brig dies. Partially, well, their Soj got the headshot, so not a whole lot you can do. But you want to shoot. You're a support. You're not a damage player. Look at how low Mimic is. Shoot Mimic, not the tank. 1. Mimic has packs. They can heal the tank. Boom. Shoot Mimic. Look at how low Mimic is. Shoot Mimic, not the tank. That's tough. 15 seconds? Not bad. Not bad. Judging from the timestamps, you guys go into another round. So, let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to run to the bathroom because I did not think to do that before I started the pod. I am, however, going to leave it like this. I will be back and I will put a timestamp in the video. The reason I'm not cutting this out is because the last time I cut it out, there was no sound, and I don't feel like dealing with that bullshit again. So, excuse me for 30 seconds. All right, I think that was about 30 seconds to a minute. Not bad. Entity 489, set all players on Team 2 to ready. There's that trick shot again. Gaze, watch it. Who are you even looking at? Hey, Widow is your job. You should be looking for Widow. There's a shield there. There's not. I wouldn't contest that. I would try and get into Widow positioning. They're playing really safely, which is annoying. But what's going to happen is once they know where you are, they're going to have to play safe in that vicinity, right? So, yes, you're not going to get any pop shots on the Widow over their back line. But what you're going to do is you're going to apply pressure to keep them there, right? So this is a mind game thing, right? So you take a couple of shots over at their back line, standing from this spot here, right? You can see that. Boom, right there. Pop shot their back line and pressure them to stay in that tiny little bitty corridor so that Ling can do what he can do, right? I don't know about the support comp. Like Dive is good. But Kiri, you're in a terrible position. I understand that they have a Widow. You can go pink, 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 and then you just play here. And you keep pressuring them as Widow's pressuring their backline. So if Widow is pressuring from that line over, you want to pressure this section like this. You want to pressure in this area so that while Ling is in their fucking butthole right now, he doesn't have everyone looking at him. Genji, did you use dash there? You did. Okay, Wime crawl, yes. Wall climb up here and eat a sleeper and nade. Because the sleeper and nade that they use on you just might save your tank. Let's see what happens. Okay, we get the pick. Nice. But your diva eats it because Hollander, you were too late. Your supports didn't have your supports didn't have line of sight on you, and Ling, you went in too deep. So Ling, you went in too deep. Hollander, you were too late. Mimic, you were out of position. Ling, your best bet here is to shoot these two, or melee, or both, and die. Because if you can confirm those 2 kills, if Hollander continues getting healing, it becomes a 3v2. You guys win that. Right? You need your mech. So instead, you go back in after everyone else exits and you commit sewer slide. Genji, dash that. Yeah! Finish up and get back on point. Nice! Not a bad recovery by any means. Hollander, let your Widow contest. You can pressure, but let your Widow contest. If she's looking at you, that's good. But now you deflect, you 80 strafe to get her attention so that she stays out, and K's you pop that motherfucker. And then as your deflect reaches your 1.5 second, you start backing away, because then he's going to start looking for the Widow. Right? Let's see what happens. Deflect, and you push over. Hollander confirms the kill, but K's gets a shot in. Nice! See, good teamwork. You guys are still waiting for your tank. Hollander, now you need to back up. The only ability you have is dash. Yes, you're close to ult, but you shouldn't be thinking about that right now. You're still down a tank, and you don't have any other ults. There are no other ults that are going to help you besides maybe Iari ult, and she's only about half where you are. So you need to start rotating out. Good. Okay. I like that. Still too far forward in my opinion, but I like that. Okay, so now here's the problem that I foresee. The tank that they're running is Sigma. Genji's a dive hero, right? Widow is a poke hero. Widow and Genji can poke. But so does Sigma. Right? So Sigma puts up his shield. What are you guys going to do? Diva's going to go around it. If Diva fucks up and gets too low, Carrie's going to TP in and go around it. That still leaves Iari, Widow, Genji, who have very little bubble contending abilities, or any shield contending abilities. I should have appeared offline. Sorry, guys. It's fine. Dude, Sigma doesn't fucking touch? Nice. Wait a minute. When did you get there? Okay. They're now all turning for Ling. Hollander, not bad. Who are you going for, Hollander? You've now picked on the BAP the Ana, and the tank. Who are you going to go for? Are you going to stand out in the open and die again? No cleanse needed there, Mimic. Archives, thank you for being on point. Never mind. Kays, thank you for being on point. Hollander, who are you contesting? Why are you enting at fucking 30 HP or 30% HP? Ling's trying to get out, and now he's got to stay in to fucking save you. And it cost him his mech. Not a fucking good choice there, man. Your positioning, man. Decision making. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Why are you enting there? Are you even at... Okay, so you're at 90%. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're now at half. Genji. Genji is a dive character. Your specialty is killing squishies that don't have a lot of mobility, e.g. snipers, right? Snipers who have a specialty in what? One-shots. What are you now? From a sniper. One-shots. How many marksmen do they have? 2. Ana can nade and left-click you and kill you from this health. Ashe can 2-shot you with the amount of health that you have. 2 body shots. She doesn't have to aim for the head. You're a one-shot headshot right now. Dude, you are so fucking free. So use deflect to get out. Smart. Cleanse misses. Cleanse misses! You don't even get the 20 healing from Cleanse! Yo, K's nice shot. You might have just saved Hollander. Okay, Hollander. Poke here. Okay, enough said. Moving on. Ling had to save your ass. Ling was a little too deep anyways, but Ling had to save your ass and died for it. Kays, I like that you trusted your team there, but not a choice I would have made. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry this up. This is getting a little long, probably even for you guys, so. Because considering there's this round and the next one. Okay, we have Sombra. Anybody pressing tab to check that? You're at full health with Blade. You're up 1. Who are you going to go for? Swear to God, if it's the tank, I might have to end the VOD right here. You... Okay. Nice. You chopped a tree down. Congratulations. 1. And now we can go for the tank. Okay, you got the kill. Why are you in front of the tank? Why is nobody on point? Archives, that's where you should be, dude. Hayes, thank you again for jumping on point. Lane, thank you for coming back to help speed up the cart from the percentage that you guys weren't getting from pushing. Hollander, you should be privy to this and pay attention to the cart. Okay, rocks out. Who are we going to use with Kitsune? Who are we pressuring? This is where you need to wait a little bit. See, this is what I was talking about before, Mimic, is pressure ults are primarily good when they have already committed to enting. Because right now, what are they going to do? They're going to walk the fuck away. And they're going to touch when Kitsune is over. Because you're not going to cap by the time Kitsune is over. Okay, Sigma ults. And he gets... no one? Good cleanse. Would have been nice to have for your Widow, though. Get that Mimic. Get that Mimic. Come on, Mimic. No, Mimic! You let her get away! Okay, maybe not. Alright, let's see what the rest of the team was doing. Okay. You guys just used both support ults on a team that is already backing up. And this is what I mean about pressure, is Iari is great for pressure. Obviously, she's good for kills too, right? But really good for pressure here. You don't need pressure. They're already backing. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, now you guys have confirmed 1, 2, 3 kills. Okay. Versus their 1 confirmed kill. This could be... Oops. Let's forward. This could be a one team fight. Maybe. Rock is out. Yo, Mimic needs some help here, man. Mimic, TP out. TP to your tank. Make it so that that tank can't be shooting you. I don't know about that, right? Because, yes, Ling was inting, but if you TP here, while he's still pushing, he's still going to take the shots for you. And you're in a safer position, not deep in them, right? Okay. You guys get this, right? For anyone else? Okay. 3 on point. Hollander, it's the tank's job to create space, not yours. You're a flanker. Still works out because they're afraid of you for some reason. Good kill. Again. It is Widow on point. Archives, you should be on point. Archives, you should be on point. Why? Because you have a fucking pylon that you can throw, say, here in this corner, that can heal your team if they fall back a little bit if they really need it. You should be on point. K's should not be on point, because if they are still running a Widow, which they aren't, but if they are, he needs to be able to contest that Widow here. Which, hey, look at that pylon! Yay! Anyways. This spot's really hard to fucking find a good spot to look at. Okay, so Ling is by himself. This can work. Maybe. Archives. Archives. You're giving me a fucking heart attack here, bro. Okay, good contest, Hollander, good reposition. I really like that hallway Hollander. Like, that is a really good hallway to sit in, because almost no one in this ELO fucking looks there. Except for apparently that Venture, which K's then sees. Okay. Yes, you probably would have killed him, but still. Good bomb. Now remech before you get headshot by the Mei. Remech before you get headshot by the Mei. Want to use both cooldowns? Mei has both. That's kind of scary. Ram uses to try and contest. And Lucio doesn't have Vamp. Not a terrible place to blade. Or not a terrible timing to blade. Terrible place to blade. Okay, so this is where going up gives you an advantage, right? So we're here. Oh, what an unlucky reload. Reload, deflect, and he's dead. Okay, cool. So, same concept that I complained about Ana not being in combat for melee during the reload. It doesn't always make it faster. It just allows you to cancel some of the animation while giving you a little bit of extra damage out, right? So there, deflex does the same thing. Deflect cancels your reload animation. Your deflect could have saved you. If Kaze didn't make that shot, deflect could have saved you from his next left click, which would have left you at 1 HP, and a melee would have killed you, right? Deflect cancels your reload animation, and then you dash the fuck out of there. Okay, here, now that I know that you're going to blade, you need to make sure Lucio Boop On a Sleep, On a Nade, and Ram Vortex are all out before you can get a clean blade, right? That's a lot of ults. That's a lot of abilities to track. The main one here that I would worry about is Sleeper Boop, right? So you dash in up. Yes, that puts you in LOS of many. That's fine. And then as you come up, you blade, you hit your double jump, and then you let yourself fall into the Ana with deflect in case Lucio has boop or she has sleep or nade. And then after either one of those hits you, let's say boop hits you, you get sent back here, then you dash back in because Ana's super fucking free, right? That's ideal. See? There's boop. And you back up here for what? And it costs you the rest of your blade. So all you do is get everyone to look at you and you get out Nana. Considering the time on the clock, it's not terrible. Nice picks, K's. Good job finishing off what Blade couldn't. Archives bad positioning, Mimic unlucky. Lane, get the fuck out of there. You're probably toast. Yeah. Widow gets out, right? Widow gets out, right? Oh, so lucky. Okay, Hollander, your tank just is walking out of spawn. You should not be advanced here. You should be playing safe up here. Hollander, your positioning. Holy shit. Okay, so let's slow this down a little bit. Widow spamming there. You come out and you help the Widow. Yeah, you got 3 high ground now. Instead of being dead, Mimic in the backline so he can help. Archives should be throwing a pylon here. Poke, poke, poke. And you see that? Poke, 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 poke. Call for Venture. Call for Venture right now. You guys still just fucking stand there. I understand that he's dead. Push the Venture. He's ISO'd. He just used his immortality. The only thing he's going to have is dash. Push the Venture. And he dashed out instead of dashing in. Smart man. Okay. You guys just stand there and get out poked. Venture is better at poking than Genji and Widow combined. Genji, what do you hope to achieve here? To assist in a 2v1 against your tank? Okay. You dashed in to initiate. What's... Okay. All right. That's what's going on with Lucio. What do you hope we get against? You succeed in making it a 2v1. But now Lucio has created space. Your tank has priority with Pylon. Right? Because he's lower health. So you succeed in creating space. But my goal for you to getting in there would have been to kill the Lucio. Now they wall. Okay. This is tough. You guys broke one already. Nice. Get that, get that, get that, get that, get that, get that. Unfortunate. And they freeze to keep the backline out. Good job getting out. K's bad positioning there. You don't have any mobility to get away. They have a Lucio. Okay, so now this is where Team Comp come in. They have a Lucio to speed in Brawl, which means they can now contest the speed of Blade. They can now contest the speed of Kitsune, right, as far as movement. And they have a Brawl tank, which means they can take a beating, right? Assuming Ana does her job. So now you guys have to be avoiding the tank while killing their backline. So it's go in, kill a backline, get out. Go in, kill a backline. Ling, you gotta create some pressure, standing in vortexes. Come here, create pressure, forcing them to either rotate or push you. And if Ram pushes you, let's say Ram pushes you, Lucio's going to be with him probably here in this corner, right? That leaves Sim in a really juicy out of place. Ana is so fucking free if that Ram pushes you at all. But just by moving, you create pressure. The power of a tank. Genji, kill the turrets. Why are you dashing in with a Symmetra? Three ults. There's a lot going on in that team fight that is very, very wrong. Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? What is all that? That's all Ram stuff. That's all Ram getting eaten. That's nuts. That's cool. Okay, so you identify they have a sim, right? Here, this is bad. You need to kill sim turrets before you go in as Genji. 2 alone with the speed debuff is enough to ruin your ultimate. You cannot leave any turrets standing or you're going to toss your ult. Ana, I love this safe position. You need to push up. You need to be safe next to Case. If you really want to push up more and play unintelligently, play here. I like the safeness, not for your tank. You need to be playing here. Bridge has to drop down to touch you. There's a flank there that you should hear. And you have your DPS with you. Okay? Mimic, this was not a bad ult. It was arguably decently timed. However, the target acquisition of your team cost you this ultimate. Okay? So he dashes in. He now has 2 turrets. Has dashed through 2 people. Okay, we'll just look at this from his perspective. Dash through 2 people, 2 turrets. Okay. Right click. Right click is faster than left click. Allows you to hit 2 shurikens from this distance. And if one of them is a headshot, the other one's going to be at this distance, right? So you're backing up here. You're allowing the Ana to back up. You have Kitsune, meaning you have the speed advantage, even against the Lucio. And you allow the Ana to back up and create space, which then makes it difficult. Right here, watch this. We'll slow time it just so you can see. You go sideways, she's backing up. You start backing up for no fucking reason and cast. Why are you backing up and casting? It is a melee ult. It is a Reinhardt ult, right? Reinhardt's hammer is the same distance as Genji's sword swing. You cannot afford to be backing up here. You are giving up space and going to rely on a cooldown to make up for your mistake. You then start pushing because you realize there's a bomb there and they're all going to back up. So I need to keep them from backing up. You lose the Lucio. You are out of range of the Ana and Ram. You have no cooldowns to go anywhere, and you have confirmed 0 kills. Why are you going for the tank when it is the same distance from you to the tank as you to the Ana? You need to confirm the squishy kill, not blade the tank. And then he ults for extra health, and look at that. The Ana that you're supposed to have fucking killed is healing him. Weird. Oh yeah, she's still alive. And it wasn't even you that fucking killed her, it was Kay's. And you missed your dash on the tank. Bro. Kay's, you're a fucking monster here. Good. Fun. Dude, your target acquisition's great. Nice job. Okay. Ling, I want to watch you because here it's your job to create the space that your tank is, that your Genji is trying to create. Okay, that ult comes in. You just left shift right for their backline. You want to use ult as a save here. You're half health already? Jesus Christ, where's your matrix? I understand. I know that you're going in for this bomb, but your matrix here is full. Your matrix is full. Your matrix is full. Okay, that's out. You hold that fucking right click. You hold it, and you rocket the turrets. Okay, your right click now should be about halfway down. Instead, you burn mech, ult, and die. Use your matrix smarter. That was terrible. You got Kay's saved that for you guys. 100%. However, the realism of this, or to look at this realistically, you guys have now used 3 ults to win a team fight, when in all reality, all you needed was Kitsune Blade or Bomb. Not both, because they had shield out, Bomb was free. So if you've invested 3 ults, you now have 1.5. They've used 1, they have 2. Okay. Good confirm. Good pressure. Here, you want to try and get that support if you can. There's no support, it's a sim. Cool. You guys got so fucking lucky there. Okay. So, I'm not going to do it again. I'll tell you right now. It's already an 1.5-hour video. I'm not going to do the rest of this. I don't want you guys to feel obligated to do this. Okay. Oh, there is no. Why is it going backwards? This is forwards. Okay, so you guys ended with. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to go over more. So, good job on the win, you guys. You guys had 30 more seconds. Congratulations. That was rough. That was really rough. With lots and lots and lots of little mistakes. I'm glad I chose this one over Icon. There's a lot of work to be done here, and I strongly suggest some one-on-ones throughout this next week for you guys to scrim. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Lots of little mistakes. I'm very proud that you guys won. Congratulations. It could have been a lot easier. So, Keep working hard. I see the improvements, especially with Mimic. I'm seeing those improvements, and I know we had some trials for this one, but keep the improvement coming. We definitely need it, especially if you guys are going to climb.